In the Marshall Season 1 finale, there was no lack of surprising developments, but none as shocking as the one that happened during the last few moments, in which Tate Dutton was kidnapped yet again, prompting many Yellowstone viewers to speculate that a crossover between shows might occur in the upcoming season. The season finale aired on May 24th and shifted the story of the Yellowstone spin-off series completely. While throughout its previous episodes, Marshall's primarily used the villain of the week concept, the final installment of the first season introduced the audience to the series' first villain who is not temporary. This villain proved to be Tom Weaver, played by Chris Mulkey. Before, Tom had asked Case Dutton for East Camp's sale but was rejected. Until then, the villain looked like a polite person who respects other people's decisions, making fans believe that the story was over. Nevertheless, the finale showed that Tom had been behind everything all along. During a violent shootout at East Camp where Case, the Marshals, and Thomas Rainwater were struggling against the attackers, Tom offered to go fishing in Texas and take Tate there, saying he needed him to be safe from any harm. However, fans soon discovered that this journey held a much more sinister plot. As Tate got into the airplane together with Tom, the latter did not know that Tate had been kidnapped by Tom, and Case was also unaware of it. Dolly, Tom's daughter, decided to stay behind in Montana in order to spy on Case. The unexpected ending quickly gained huge reaction from the internet, and it made some Yellowstone fans start to believe that a crossover of Marshall Season 2 with Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler may become a reality. Of course, it is important to point out that Tate is being sent to Texas, which will be seen in the future Dutton Ranch spin-off with Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser. It seems likely that Rip and Beth will join Tate in rescuing him next season. In addition, one fan posted an opinion according to which the last episode was created as a great setup for Marshall's crossover with Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler, who may save Tate themselves in Texas. Other viewers agreed and stated that it was very easy to envision Case calling Beth for assistance after realizing what had happened. However, the theory took off even further when Kelly Riley admitted in a recent interview that she would definitely be open to the idea of crossovers between Yellowstone and Marshals in the future. Kelly Riley shared her thoughts about working with Luke Grimes and stated that she really misses him. In addition, Kelly added that perhaps such a scenario would eventually happen in the future. Many people were disappointed because there was another important aspect of the episode finale they did not like, Case allowing Tate to travel with Tom. Since Tate had previously been kidnapped once at Yellowstone, it was almost impossible to envision that the character who barely knew this person would have allowed them to take his son to another state. In other words, many viewers did not find the ending realistic at all. However, others were convinced that despite the sale of the Yellowstone ranch, Case believed that he was finally out of danger associated with the property. The finale showed that no matter where he would run, he could never outrun danger. Other viewers complained about the lack of chemistry between Case and Dolly and believed that their relationship was rushed and poorly developed. Despite everything, interest in the next season is still very high. Actor Logan Marshall Green, who portrays Cal, said that Season 2 of The Marshals would begin right where the previous season ended. According to the actor, Tom Weaver is expected to become the new villain of the series, and the events of the finale would start showing their effects from the first minutes of the new episode. Logan Marshall Green also said that there will be no rest for the wicked, meaning that everything is just getting started. Tate was taken captive, Case got into the hands of someone and, moreover, viewers are waiting for Beth and Rip to appear on Marshals, and it means that Season 2 is promising to be interesting. Do you think Rip and Beth will show up in Marshals Season 2? And is it wrong on Case's part to trust Tate with Tom Weaver? Drop your opinion in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates from the Yellowstone universe.